In the name of God, God says, my beloved soul, stop for a moment, because this is not just another message on your screen. This is a divine appointment created for you. Archangel Michael has been sent to speak directly into the core of your spirit. And God himself is leaning close to remind you that his eyes have never left you. You may think you simply scrolled and landed here, but in truth, heaven has orchestrated this exact moment for your heart. Every step, every pause, every second of hesitation has led you right here, right now, because something greater is unfolding around you. Heaven is whispering your name. And if you listen closely, you will feel it inside your chest. That small stirring you feel, that gentle warmth spreading in your spirit. It is not random. It is God calling you back into alignment with his plan. Michael is saying, stop, listen, don't drift past this moment for too long. Your mind has been crowded with noise, with worries, with memories that replay like an endless loop. But heaven has broken through all of that noise just to reach you. This is God's way of telling you, my child, I never forgot you, and I refuse to let you wander without my voice guiding you.
Archangel Michael stands as the mighty protector. But today, he does not come with a sword raised.
He comes with open hands stretched toward you, saying, you are loved more than you realize. You are seen more clearly than you imagine. You are chosen for more than you believe. This message is not about fear. It is about restoration. It is about pulling you back into the flow of blessings that have been circling above you, waiting for you to open your heart and receive them. There have been seasons in your life where you felt invisible, where you wondered if God still remembered your prayers, where you questioned why others seemed to move forward, why you stayed stuck. Michael says those seasons were not punishment. They were preparation. They were the silent training ground where heaven was shaping your spirit. God was not ignoring you. He was strengthening you, because what is about to unfold in your life will require a spirit that has walked through fire and still shines like gold. Now hear me. There is an urgency, but not the urgency of fear. It is the urgency of destiny. When heaven opens a door, you cannot hesitate too long, because that door is connected to timing, and timing is holy. Michael is telling you that a shift has been ordered in the heavens with your name written on it. It is as if scrolls of destiny were unsealed last night and your name was marked in bold light, saying, now is the time. The heavens have already aligned situations, hearts, and opportunities around you, and the next few days will reveal signs that confirm this message. Pause here. Think about this. How many times did you almost give up? How many nights did you cry silently, hoping no one would notice? Yet in every tear, God was collecting them, turning them into seeds for the very breakthrough you're about to walk into. That is why you're hearing this today, because the seeds are ready to bloom. Michael says, do not skip this moment, for this is the moment heaven has been waiting for. This is the moment your heart has been waiting for. You will begin to notice a stirring around you, a phone call that feels divinely timed, a dream that feels more real than usual, a word from a stranger that strikes your soul with truth. These are not coincidences. They are heavenly confirmations. God is moving in the background of your story, and Michael has been sent as a messenger to open your eyes so that you do not miss the signs. Stop right here. Take a deep breath. Do you feel that? That lightness in your spirit, that quiet assurance that is rising even as you listen. That is the voice of God saying, I am not far, I am here. Every doubt that has been holding you hostage is breaking right now. Every lie that said you were forgotten is being silenced. Every chain of limitati on that tried to convince you that life would always stay the same is being shattered. You are standing on holy ground at this very moment because heaven has chosen to meet you here. Archangel Michael says, do not lose God in the noise of this world. Do not lose His voice in the distractions that surround you, because the very answer you've been searching for, the very healing you've been crying out for, the very blessing you've been waiting on is already being delivered into your life. You don't have to chase it. You don't have to beg for it. You only have to open your heart and receive what has already been released. My beloved, the love of God is pursuing you relentlessly. Even in moments when you pulled away, His love never retreated. Even when you doubted, His faithfulness never failed. And now, as you sit in this exact moment, He is saying, child, I am still here. I am still yours, and I have never stopped being your God. This is why Michael's voice sounds urgent, not to frighten you, but to awaken you. Because heaven sees how many distractions have been pulling at your focus. Heaven sees how many false voices have tried to speak louder than God's whisper. And heaven has chosen today is the day when clarity will return to your spirit. Look at your life right now. Look at the crossroads you stand upon. This is not by accident. Michael says, the path ahead is opening, but you must choose to walk it with faith. God is placing before you two options: to remain in the patterns of yesterday, or to step boldly into the future He has prepared. And right now, heaven is guiding you to choose the path of light, the path of hope, the path of miracles. Even as you listen, the angels are surrounding you. Michael stands at the front. Gabriel whispers in your ear. Raphael pours healing into your heart. You are not alone in this moment. You are surrounded by divine presence. That heaviness you've been carrying, it is lifting now. That confusion clouding your mind, it is clearing that loneliness pressing on your chest. It is dissolving in the warmth of God's embrace. Heaven says, you thought you were overlooked, but in truth, you were being set apart. You thought you were delayed, but in truth, you were being divinely timed. You thought you were broken, but in truth, you were being made whole in ways you could not see. Every scar you carry has become a testimony. Every silent prayer has become a key. And now heaven is unlocking the door before you. Michael is saying, do not walk away. Stay here. Lean in. Because the very thing your soul has been craving is being poured out right now. You are stepping into a season where restoration will flow like a river. Relationships that were strained will heal. Opportunities that were closed will reopen. Finances that were blocked will suddenly be released. Health that was fragile will strengthen. And above all, your spirit will rise with a peace you have not felt in years. My child, the voice of God is not condemning you. It is calling you home. It is calling you back to a place of rest. It is calling you into the fullness of who you were always meant to be. That is why Michael is pleading. Do not lose God by ignoring this moment. Do not miss the miracle that is unfolding right before your eyes. Stay here. Listen deeply. Let this truth wash over you. You are chosen. You are loved. You are not forgotten. Beloved child of light, hear the whisper that flows through eternity into your soul. Right now, Archangel Michael has stepped forward, carrying the sword of truth, not to frighten you, but to pierce through every veil of confusion that has been placed around you. Heaven is speaking, not with noise, not with chaos, but with clarity that will settle into your heart like a river of peace. You have wondered why your days feel heavy and why your nights often echo with questions that remain unanswered. Today is not just another passing day. It is the day where God's breath reaches you, where His voice, He touches your spirit with precision, where you are reminded that you are not walking alone, but carried in His arms. Every moment of your life has been seen by the one who made you. Every tear you tried to hide, every prayer you whispered under your breath, every longing you buried deep inside has risen to heaven like incense. And now Archangel Michael is declaring that heaven has answered. This message is not coincidence. It is a bridge built between your soul and the heart of God. It is not here to be skipped or scrolled past. It is here to awaken something inside you that has been waiting to breathe again. You have been told by the world that you are small, but in the eyes of God you are vast, infinite, radiant, and chosen. The weight you have been carrying is not yours to keep. Heaven is ready to lift it from you. As Michael speaks, imagine the heavens opening over you. Imagine a light so pure descending into your space right now, wrapping you in warmth, reminding you that you are loved with a love that no human words can ever fully explain. This is the voice of eternity calling your name. Beloved, this is the moment where your wandering heart finds direction again. You have searched for meaning. You have asked for confirmation. You have begged for a sign, and this right here is that sign. God is saying, stop, listen to me. Do not lose me in the noise of the world. I have been beside you, waiting for you to pause, waiting for you to lean in. Archangel Michael is commanding your spirit to open, to allow heaven to pour into you the strength you thought you had lost. Remember the times when you felt like giving up, the nights when your pillow caught the tears no one else saw. Heaven was there every moment you thought you were forgotten. Angels stood by your side. Every time you thought no one noticed your pain, God Himself noticed. Every time you whispered, "Help me," into the silence, Michael wrote it down, carried it before the throne, and now returns with this answer. You are not abandoned. You are not unseen. You are not forgotten. Feel this truth right now. You are chosen for something greater than the struggle you have known. You are called into a story larger than the disappointment you have faced. Heaven is declaring a new chapter over your life. One filled with restoration, one filled with divine alignment, one filled with miracles that will not make sense to the human eye. Pause for a moment and imagine, what if the delays you faced were not punishments but divine redirections? What if the closed doors were actually God's way of protecting you from paths that would have broken you? What if every unanswered prayer was not a rejection but a repositioning? Michael is saying, look again. What you thought was the end was only a preparation. What you thought was silence was God writing a bigger plan. Your future is not empty. It is not hopeless. It is not a repetition of your pain. It is pregnant with blessings waiting to unfold. Blessings that have your name written on them from the beginning of time. God is telling you now, you cannot lose me if you choose to stay close. Do not turn away. Do not let distractions steal this moment. My hands are open. My love is endless. My presence is here. Feel His presence wrapping around you as you listen. This is not a story someone else is meant to hear. It is for you. Your heart knows it. That stirring inside you is heaven confirming it. The goosebumps across your skin, the tears forming in your eyes, the weight lifting from your chest. It is all heaven touching you right now. Michael stands as your defender, your protector, your guide. He is saying, child, you are too precious to be lost in this noise, too chosen to be swallowed by despair, too anointed to be overlooked. The very reason this message found you is because heaven will not allow you to drift away. You are needed. Your life is not an accident. Your existence is not random. There are divine appointments waiting for you. Souls tied to your obedience. Blessings assigned to your yes. So hear me now. Your time has come to rise. God is not asking for perfection. He is asking for attention. He is not demanding rituals. He is longing for relationship. He is not waiting for you to fix everything first. He is waiting for you to open your heart, to lean into His presence, to allow His Spirit to breathe new life into you. Beloved soul, do not let fear silence you. Do not let shame chain you. Do not let distraction blind you. God has been calling you. And right now, Archangel Michael has been permitted to break through the noise and deliver this reminder. You belong to Him. Your place is with Him. Your strength is from Him, and your future is secure in Him. This message is not a chance. It is divine intervention. God is standing at the door of your heart, knocking gently, waiting patiently, but urging you to let Him in now. The next steps of your life depend on this moment. The healing you need, the answers you've been seeking, the breakthrough you've been desperate for, they are all tied to your willingness to listen and receive. Archangel Michael's voice echoes, stop everything else, listen. Heaven is speaking your name. Heaven is opening the book of your destiny. Heaven is turning the page. Do not miss this moment. Do not scroll away. This is not ordinary. This is divine. So lift your eyes, lift your heart and whisper yes. Say yes to the God who loves you beyond imagination. Say yes to the path that will finally bring peace. Say yes to the love that will never let you go. This is your confirmation. This is your sign. This is your moment. Listen carefully, because this is not by accident. The fact that you are hearing these words right now means that heaven has interrupted your timeline. Archangel Michael has been standing beside you, whispering into your spirit, waiting for this very moment when your heart would finally stop running and your ears would finally listen. You were not supposed to scroll past this message. You were not supposed to ignore it, because God's hand has pushed this video into your path at the exact second your soul needed it. This is not random. This is divine alignment. And if you let your spirit open, you will feel it. You will know deep inside that this is heaven's way of calling your name. Archangel Michael says, stop, pause, breathe. Because God is speaking to you. You have been asking for clarity, haven't you? You have been crying quietly for answers that nobody around you even knows about. You smile in public, but when you are alone, you fall apart. You carry questions that weigh heavier than your words can explain. And right now, heaven is saying, you will lose the voice of God if you keep skipping, if you keep brushing away the whispers, if you keep telling yourself later. Because later is already slipping away. This is your moment. This is your 10-second opening where heaven wants to drop something into your spirit that will shift your life forever. Michael is saying, stop searching for proof outside. Stop doubting whether God still loves you, because the very fact that this message has reached you is the proof. Do you understand? Not everyone was chosen to hear this. Not everyone was given access to this word. Only the ones that heaven has marked. Only the ones God is reaching for at this exact moment are hearing it. And that includes you. Yes, you sitting right there wondering if this is real, wondering if you should pay attention. The answer is yes. Yes, because God has not forgotten you. Yes, because Archangel Michael has been sent as a messenger to pull you back into the divine flow of what has been prepared for you. My child, God says, you have been living in survival, but I am calling you into overflow. You have been holding on to broken pieces, but I am making something whole. You have been running on empty, but I am about to fill you with new oil. Heaven has been waiting for this moment when your heart will finally open wide enough to receive. And Michael says, you are at the edge of something powerful, but you must stop running away from the very voice that is trying to save you. Think about it. How many times have you skipped the quiet whisper? How many times have you said later? How many times have you buried your pain so deep that even your prayers became silent? And yet here you are, still standing, still breathing, still being pursued by the love of God. That is not coincidence. That is divine persistence. God has been chasing you, child. Not with punishment, not with anger, but with love so deep, so relentless that even when you tried to close your ears, his angels kept circling your name. Michael says, you have been hard to reach, but heaven refuses to let you go. This is why you are hearing this now. This is why Michael says, stop and listen, because your story is about to shift. Your nights of crying will no longer be wasted. Your waiting will no longer feel like punishment. Your prayers are not forgotten in the archives of heaven. Even the ones you prayed years ago, the ones you thought were unanswered, are now being resurrected. And Michael is saying the hand of God is moving, but you must be present to receive it. If you keep skipping, you will miss the blessing, not because God wants to withhold it, but because you chose not to sit still long enough to receive it. Michael says, you are entering into a new hour, and this message is the doorway. Think of it. Doors only stay open for a moment. They are not open forever. That is why heaven says 10 seconds. It is not about time running out. It is about the urgency of your obedience. Right now, heaven is saying, step into the door, step into the flow. Stop ignoring the pull you feel in your spirit right now, because this is God. This is Him saying, my child, I am not done with you. My child, I still have plans for you. My child, I will not let you go. Close your eyes for a second and feel it. Feel the go. Oase bumps rising on your skin. That is not by chance. That is the presence of God brushing over you. That is Archangel Michael standing close, confirming that heaven is speaking directly to you. And heaven wants you to know you are not too late. You are not too broken. You are not too lost. You are not too far gone. God's mercy has been waiting like an open hand, and now is the time to take it. Michael says, there are blessings with your name written on them. There are breakthroughs waiting with your name engraved in the Spirit, but they cannot reach you until you align. And this alignment begins with listening, with opening your spirit right now and saying, yes, Lord, I hear you. Yes, Lord, I receive. Yes, Lord, I will not skip your voice again. Let this moment sink in, because your tomorrow is waiting on what you choose today. This is not about fear. This is about love. Heaven is calling your name because you matter, because your story is not over, because your life is about to shift into a season of unexpected joy. And Michael says, the very things you thought were blocked, the very doors you thought were shut, will begin to open in front of you like rivers making way in the desert. This is the love of God reaching you. This is Michael shouting your name in the Spirit. This is heaven saying, stop. Don't scroll, because your miracle is hanging in the balance of your attention right now. If you listen, you will see the glory of God move in your life in ways you never imagined. If you open your heart, you will be surprised by the speed of your breakthrough. And if you truly receive this, your days of emptiness will be replaced with days of overflow. God says, stop, listen, I am here, I am speaking, and I will not let you lose me, because I refuse to lose you. My beloved soul, listen to me with every beat of your heart, because what I am about to reveal is not an ordinary echo of words, but a current of spirit flowing from eternity to touch your very life in this moment. This is not something you just hear. It is something your soul must breathe, absorb, and awaken into. When Archangel Michael speaks, he does not come with empty phrases. He comes as the carrier of God's urgency, as the defender of divine truth, as the one who has been commanded to keep watch over you day and night. And he says, now stop. Do not let your spirit drift away. Do not lose your connection with the one who made you, for his voice is reaching, and you must listen now. You have walked through valleys where you question if God was still close. You have seen storms rage around your life and wondered if heaven's eyes had turned away. But hear me, God has never abandoned you. The distance you feel was not His silence. It was the noise of the world trying to drown His whispers. And now Archangel Michael is roaring with the sound of eternity to silence that noise, to pull you back into alignment with the voice of God, to remind you that the Father is not far. He is nearer than your own breath. Every second you delay, you risk missing the tenderness of His call. And Michael is crying out 10 seconds. That's all it takes to turn your ear. That's all it takes to open your heart. 10 seconds to shift your destiny. Beloved soul, you are not ordinary. You were chosen before time. Do you understand this? Before your body drew its first breath, before your eyes saw light, your name was written into the tapestry of heaven. You were marked as beloved, marked as purposeful, marked as a carrier of divine inheritance. Yet how many times has the weight of this world tried to strip you of that truth? How many times have voices lied to you, saying you are not enough, saying you are forgotten, saying your prayers do not reach beyond the ceiling? But hear me, those lies dissolve in the fire of God's truth. You are heard, you are loved, you are not forsaken. Heaven is stirring now, and Archangel Michael has been commanded to make sure you do not miss this awakening moment. Pick 2. Read this. There is a door in the realm of the Spirit, and it has your name carved on it. Behind that door is the very thing your heart has been aching for. The answers, the breakthroughs, the healing, the peace, the restoration you have begged God for in your silent tears. That door is standing open, but the Father says it will not remain open forever. And this is why Michael says, stop. Do not let this pass you by. This is not fear. It is mercy. God is calling you to step into the opening He has created for you to receive what He has prepared. Your prayers have not been ignored. They have been stored, collected, treasured in heaven. And the time of release is now. Beloved, listen carefully. God is not calling you into religion. He is calling you into relationship. He is not asking you for rituals. He is asking you for your heart. He does not want the mask you wear for others. He wants the truth of your tears, the honesty of your pain, the rawness of your hope. Archangel Michael is her. Standing as a flame of fire, reminding you that when you give God your whole heart, heaven itself bends down to listen. The Father has already decided to crown you with favor. But you must stop running, stop doubting, and surrender fully. The time is now, not tomorrow, not someday. 10 seconds of true surrender can open up 10,000 days of divine favor. And I see this in the Spirit. There are angels surrounding you even now. They are holding scrolls of promises with your name on them. These are not empty words. These are the very things God has planned for you since the beginning. Blessings that no one can steal. Breakthroughs that no enemy can block. But they wait for your yes. Heaven is poised like a river behind a dam, ready to break open. But the key is your response in this very moment. Do not scroll away. Do not ignore this voice, because this message found you not by chance, but by design. You are hearing this because heaven chose this moment to intersect with your timeline. Do you not know, beloved, how precious you are? The Father has watched you cry in silence. He has seen you carry burdens no one else understood. He has watched as you smiled on the outside while breaking on the inside. And now He says, I am here. I have always been here, my child. I am not letting you go.
And Archangel Michael echoes that cry. Stop.
Listen. You will lose sight of God's nearness if you keep running past His whispers. 10 seconds is enough to turn back into His arms. This is what you must understand. God is not condemning you. He is inviting you. He is not pointing at your failures. He is pointing at your future. He is not counting your mistakes. He is counting your days of breakthrough. He is not punishing you for being lost. He is pursuing you to bring you home. This is why you cannot ignore this moment. Archangel Michael has been circling your name in heaven, saying, this one cannot be lost. This one cannot slip away. This one must hear and awaken. And now you are here, aiding, listening, feeling this in your spirit, because it is for you, only for you. So breathe in deeply and let your soul know you are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are not cast aside. Heaven is aligned in your favor, and the King of Glory is saying, come, listen, surrender, receive. And Michael is lifting his sword, not against you, but for you, cutting away the cords that have kept you bound, breaking chains you didn't even realize were holding you. This is your hour. This is your moment. 10 seconds of stillness to hear God can transform the entire direction of your life. Stay here. Do not move. Let these words flow over you like healing rain. Let them seep into the cracks of your heart, into the places you thought no one could reach. God is reaching them now. And Archangel Michael is saying, stop. Do not miss this. You will not lose God if you cling to Him now. You will find Him and He will never let you go again.
Archangel Michael speaks again with a voice like Russian.
G waters, steady yet fierce, gentle yet unshakable. Child of heaven, you stand at a doorway and the very threshold glows with the presence of God's light. You think you've been wandering without direction, but the truth is, heaven has been guiding each step, arranging each moment, aligning each encounter so that you arrive exactly at this point, right here, right now. Nothing has been accidental. The tears you wept in silence were not wasted. They were collected, stored in jars of remembrance. And now those very tears are becoming the seeds of your testimony. Do not think for a moment that the silence of heaven was abandonment.
No, beloved, the silence was the preparation.
The silence was the moment where heaven was stretching the soil of your heart, clearing away stones and thorns, so that when the seed of blessing fell, it would take deep root and bring forth a harvest that not even your enemies could stop. For I tell you this, what is coming is not small. It will not be hidden. It will not be quiet. It will burst forth like dawn breaking over the horizon after a long night. Heaven says, stop running away from what I am showing you, for this is not the time to doubt, but to believe. If you keep looking backwards, you will miss the treasure that has been planted in your future. If you keep replaying the betrayal, the disappointment, the broken promise, you will blind yourself to the covenant blessing I am placing before you now. You cannot carry bitterness into this new season. You cannot carry unforgiveness into this breakthrough. Let it go, my child, for I am carrying you higher. Michael continues. Do you feel that stirring inside of you right now? That heat, that trembling, that pressure pressing against your chest? That is not fear. That is your spirit awakening. That is heaven knocking on the doors of your soul saying, arise, chosen one, your time has come. You may have thought you were ordinary, but you are not. You may have thought you were forgotten, but you have been set apart. You may have thought nothing good could come from your pain. But heaven says the very thing that tried to bury you will become the soil from which your miracle springs forth. Listen closely. Someone has been watching you not with envy but with wonder. They see the resilience in you. They see the strength you carry even when you feel weak. They see the love you give even when you feel empty. And silently in their heart they have whispered prayers about you. They have asked heaven to make a way, to create a path where your lives can intertwine. They are not near yet, but heaven is drawing them closer, step by step, hour by hour. Your spirit has already felt them before your eyes ever meet them. Archangel Michael says, this person does not come to take from you, they come to pour into you. They do not come to silence you, they come to amplify the voice God placed inside of you. They do not come to lock you in a cage. They come to hand you wings so that you may soar. But listen carefully, beloved, because there are always counterfeits. There are always those who try to copy the fragrance of what heaven sends, but it is never the same. The counterfeit will flatter your ears, but leave your soul empty. The Divine One will not need many words. Their presence will quiet the storms inside you. Do not let impatience steal what is yours. Do not settle for someone who only admires your body, but despises your spirit. Do not settle for someone who claps for you in public, but belittles you in private. Do not settle for someone who calls you. It is about the healing of your family line. It is about the restoration of everything broken before you. It is about the protection of those who will come after you. This love will not just make you happy, it will align you with destiny. Heaven has written this person's name beside yours in the scrolls of eternity. They have been marked for you, and you have been marked for them. Michael says, but before this union is revealed, God is asking for one thing from you: your surrender. Surrender the pain you still hold in your chest. Surrender the memory of the one who promised forever but left you broken. Surrender the anger at yourself for trusting too much. Surrender the thought that maybe you are not enough. For heaven whispers, you are more than enough. You were not abandoned. You were preserved. You were not rejected. You were redirected. You were not destroyed. You were rebuilt. Beloved, do not miss this moment. You have been running in circles for years, trying to make sense of why things didn't work out. But now the circle is closing, and a straight path is opening before you. The seasons of confusion are being replaced by clarity. The days of loneliness are being replaced by connection. The years of loss are being replaced by a double portion of restoration. The fire that once burned, you will now light your way. And as these words enter your spirit, you are not here by chance. You are here because your name was spoken in heaven. You are here because Michael has been circling you, waiting for the moment you would finally stop scrolling, stop doubting, stop running and start listening. This is not entertainment. This is alignment. This is not coincidence. This is divine timing. Michael's final words in this moment thunder with love. Child, you are about to witness a miracle. You are about to see prayers you whispered alone in the night become realities you hold in your hands in the daylight. Do not give up now. Do not walk away now. You are too close. Heaven has already signed your blessing. Heaven has already released your name into rooms you haven't even entered. Heaven has already written the next chapter of your story, and it is filled with laughter, love, and light. The voice of heaven is still echoing softly. And as you listen now, Archangel Michael is placing a divine shield over your life. He is reminding you that everything you have walked through was not wasted. Every tear you cried in silence. Every night you questioned if God heard you. Every disappointment that tried to break you. It was all collected in heaven like precious drops of rain. Nothing you have suffered will be wasted, and nothing that belongs to you will be stolen anymore. This is the season where God Himself steps into your story and writes the chapters that will surprise even you. Archangel Michael says, your life has been like a hidden manuscript kept sealed in the heavenly library, but the seal is being broken, and what was locked away is now being revealed. Beloved soul, do not think that you were overlooked. The delay you faced was not denial, it was preparation. God was stretching you, shaping you, and building unseen strength inside you. Heaven saw when you kept moving forward, even though your heart was heavy. Heaven noticed when you forgave, even though you wanted to fight back. Heaven observed when you still prayed, even with trembling lips, even when it looked like your prayers were unanswered. And because you did not let your faith die, a table is being set before you. Archangel Michael says, what is coming next is not something small. It is something monumental. Something that will cause those who doubted you to stand still in wonder. There is a fragrance rising from your spirit right now. The fragrance of endurance, the fragrance of humility, the fragrance of trust. And heaven responds to that fragrance with reward. God does not overlook a faithful heart. And today, as you open this message, a shift is taking place in your spiritual atmosphere, your house, your mind, your body, your soul. They are all aligning with the divine order of God. Angels are walking through your environment, removing the residue of heaviness. tearing away the invisible ropes that tried to bind you and cleansing the path ahead of you. Archangel Michael says there is a new clarity being released. You will see clearly. Where you once felt forgotten, you will feel favored. Where you once carried silence, your voice will rise with authority. There's a beauty unfolding in your story that even you cannot yet fully comprehend. It will be like waking up from a long night and realizing the sun has been waiting to greet you with warmth and light. God says, my child, you are not too late. You are not too broken. You are not too weak. I have chosen you exactly as you are. And my strength will make up for where you feel lacking. Heaven is declaring this season as your moment of renewal. Renewal of relationships, renewal. L of finances, renewal of dreams, renewal of identity. Everything that was delayed is aligning into divine timing. Everything that was hidden is coming into light. There is a person who once underestimated you. Someone who thought you would never rise. Someone who spoke against you. Heaven says that very person will watch you be lifted. Not because you need revenge, but because God delights in preparing a table for you in the presence of those who underestimated your worth. Archangel Michael says this is not about pride. It is about vindication. It is about heaven showing the world that when God marks someone, no human opinion, no secret jealousy, no hidden sabotage can erase that mark. You are marked by heaven, and that mark shines brighter than every shadow that tried to surround you. Beloved, take a breath right now. Feel the peace of God rushing in. The same God who created galaxies is holding your name in His palm. The same God who stretched out the heavens is stretching out His hand. D over you. And the same archangel who defeated darkness stands by your side this very moment, commanding angels to ensure your destiny is untouched and your path is illuminated. This message is not random. It is a heavenly alignment. You are guided here so you could remember who you are and whose you are. Heaven says you belong to the light. You belong to joy. You belong to miracles. You belong to love. Nothing lesser can define you anymore. From this day, you will notice small signs. A conversation that feels divinely timed. A message that reaches you at the exact moment you needed it. A door that once felt sealed but suddenly swings open with ease. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations. Heaven is whispering, yes, it is your time. Archangel Michael leans close and says, you are not just surviving. You are rising. You are not just existing. You are becoming. You are not just waiting. You are walking into fulfillment. Let these words settle in your soul like golden oil, soothing every past wound, every past fear, every past doubt. God's hand is upon you. His angels are around you and His Spirit is within you. That combination means nothing can defeat you. From this moment on, walk boldly, for heaven has spoken over your name, and nothing can cancel what has already been written in fire in the book of destiny. There is a reason your heart is restless when you hear words like these. It is because heaven is trying to place something inside you that cannot be explained with logic alone. It is not just a video, not just a message. It is a divine appointment with your soul. The same way the morning sun rises without asking permission, this light is rising for you now. Do not fight it. Do not silence it. Let it unfold, because what God is about to give you through this message is bigger than the prayers you whispered in secret nights. Archangel Michael says, you've been standing in a doorway of change, hesitant, uncertain because you thought maybe the promise E was too beautiful to belong to you. But heaven keeps repeating your name because this promise is real and you are the chosen one to walk into it. Think of all the nights you lay awake with unanswered questions. Think of the moments you cried quietly, hoping someone would notice, hoping someone would just say, I see you. God saw you. Archangel Michael carried those tears into the throne room. Hallelujah, their name again louder. That is why this moment feels heavier, more urgent, more alive, because it is not ordinary, it is extraordinary. It is not random, it is written, and you are the main character of what is about to happen next. Close your eyes for a moment and picture this. A table has been prepared with your name on it. No one else can sit there. No one else can eat from that place. No one else can take that blessing. It belongs to you. For too long you thought maybe others were ahead. Maybe others were chosen instead. But Michael says, no, this seat is yours and heaven kept it reserved for you. Can you feel that? Can you sense the atmosphere shifting even as you hear this? That is not your imagination. That is confirmation. Beloved soul, heaven is whispering, you will not lose God. You will not lose His presence. You will not lose His favor. Instead, you are going to feel Him closer than ever before. He has been walking with you, but now He wants you to walk with Him. This is not about fear. This is about love. This is not about losing. This is about gaining. God is not a father who abandons. He is the one who gathers, who restores, who multiplies what was stolen. Archangel Michael continues, your time of delay is over. Your time of silence is breaking. Your time of hiddenness is ending. You are about to be seen, about to be heard, about to be lifted in a way that no one can deny. Heaven has spoken. And once God declares it, no force in creation can cancel it. Even now, as you breathe, angels are aligning things behind the scenes. People are being moved into and out of your life. Papers are being signed with your name attached. Doors are unlocking that you did not even know existed. Opportunities are circling closer and closer, waiting for the moment God says, release it. And that moment is near. Your heart may whisper, but I am not ready. I am not worthy. And heaven responds, you are chosen and that is enough. Worthiness was never the requirement. Love was, and love chose you before you were born. Love has been protecting you in moments you did not even see. Love is the reason this message is reaching you now, telling you to hold on because the story is shifting in your favor. Let me remind you, the greatest breakthroughs always arrive disguised in ordinary moments. You may be sitting scrolling thinking this is just another video, but in the unseen, this is a prophetic encounter. Archangel Michael says the heavens are recording this moment. Your name is echoing in eternity. What is being released is not temporary, it is eternal. And from this moment forward, your walk with God will be different, stronger, deeper, closer. So hear me, beloved soul. Do not allow doubt to steal what is yours. Do not allow distraction to push this aside. This is your turning point. This is your hour. This is why the angels fought for you. Why Archangel Michael refused to stop until you open this. Heaven is saying, stay, listen, absorb. This is the key that will unlock the next chapter of your destiny.